and welcome our blood viewers to RTD's News English Edition. As usual, we bring to you the top and major highlights of tonight. Let's follow. Launch of the certification evaluation of APC Engineering Training, MEMFOB Engineering Training. And on the international scene in Egypt, 1.8 billion US dollars to drill gas exploitation wells in the Mediterranean. Those were the major and top highlights. Welcome back to our newsroom, our beloved viewers. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, has paid tribute to the memory of the late Aden Farah Samatar, a leading figure on the national artistic scene and a well-known and much-loved figure in Djibouti. It was with great sorrow that I learned of the death of the late Aden Farah Samatar, an icon of Djiboutian songs, said the head of state. A poet at heart, he commended his team through his ability to reconcile his profile as an author, composer, and singer. The President of the Republic also stressed his attachment to the values of justice and dignity is a reflection of the unwavering commitment he demonstrated during the mobilization of our independence, President Guelleh recalled, describing the deceased as a patriot who always worked for the unity and cohesion of our country. May God welcome him into his eternal paradise, the head of state then prayed, expressing his condolences to the family, close friends, and all members of our country's artistic community. The late Aden Farah Samatar, who died this Sunday in Djibouti at the age of 80, leaves behind a large family. Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. On Sunday, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, sent a message of congratulations to his counterpart in South Sudan, Salva Kiir, whose country is celebrating the anniversary of its National Day. I wish more well-being, progress, and prosperity to the sister nation of South Sudan, wrote President Guelleh in the telegram. The people and government of Djibouti also joined me in expressing their sympathy and friendship to the brotherly people of South Sudan. Noted the head of state in the same document, he welcomed the gradual return in this brotherly country and of national harmony, an indispensable prerequisite of the achievement of a serene apprehension of development. President Guelleh also took advantage of this message to pay a heartfelt tribute to Mr. Salva Kiir for the tireless peace talks between the main protagonists in the Sudan crisis. The Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training launched the certification evaluation of the APC Engineering Training. Launch of the certification evaluation for National Education and Vocational Training executive trained in APC Engineering thanks to the technical support from the IOF's Francophone Institute for Education and Training. This training took place over 4 months in hybrid mode over 4 models in approach by competence APC in engineering based on the 6 IOF guides. The training action course culminated in an assessment to select the managers who would validate all the models to form a pool of experts in APC engineering for Djibouti, with an international labor from the OIF. This certification will provide the Republic of Djibouti with experts not only at the national level, but also at the international level, capable of intervening in the Francophone in terms of pedagogical engineering. Djibouti Ports Corridor Road, which is also known in short as DPCR, the authority exclusively in charge of corridor roads linking Djibouti's ports to hinterland, today signed a partnership contract with the Al Nasri Society, a key player in the local construction sector, for the RN Road Number 5, a road rehabilitation project. The official documents were initiated by the DCPSR Administrative and Financial Director, Mr. Mohammed Aden, and the Managing Director of the Al Nasri Company. Work on the rehabilitation of the section will start next week and last for 3 months. The project involves reviewing the base and surface concourses, resurfacing the embankments, and installing hard shoulder strips. The rehabilitation work will be carried out using resilient, environmentally friendly materials designed to ensure the road's durability. Djibouti Ports Corridor Road is committed to enhancing safety, improving the comfort of all road users, especially truck drivers, and optimizing journey times through the use of innovative and resilient materials. Djibouti Ports Corridor Road aims to achieve a sustainable improvement in road service levels.
We are specialized in roads construction and this morning we have signed a contract for the renovation of the, how to call it, the RN5, which is the road, how to call it, connecting between Dudubalala to Ali Sabih. Actually, we are glad to be part of this project since we have already worked together with DPCI with a couple of other projects, and we are very glad that we are going to how to call it, reservice this road, and the people will be glad to use it in a proper way. This project will not only facilitate for the people of Ali Sabih, but at the same time, the cargo, how to call it, flow between Djibouti port to Ethiopia. So I'm so happy to be part of this renovation.
We look back at the Horn of Africa Regional Integration Conference, which recently concluded at the Red Sea Hotel, marking a crucial milestone in efforts to promote peace, security, and economic development in the region. This region-wide event brought together over 60 intellectuals, researchers, and think tank representatives, providing an essential platform for discussion on the current state of regional integration in the Horn of Africa. Over 2 days, participants examined the challenges and prospects of regional integration, focusing on key issues such as economic cooperation, conflict resolution, infrastructure development, and the promotion of stability. The discussions were enriching, highlighting potential opportunities as well as obstacles to the region's progress. The event was held as an essential initiative to strengthen regional partnerships and encourage constructive dialogue between the various stakeholders. It offered a unique platform for sharing ideas, research, and expertise, laying the foundations for closer cooperation and enhanced regional integration in the Horn of Africa. The President of the Commune of Balbala, Mr. Mohammed Hassan Saeed, chaired this morning an important meeting on the second and third ordinary session of the year 2023 of the Commune of Balbala. The meeting took place in the large meeting room of the Center for Social Action for the Empowerment of Women, which is also known in short as CAZAF. The meeting organized by the Commune of Balbala was attended by the Vice President of the Commune, Mr. Suleiman Ali, the Parliamentary Secretary General, local elected officials, OCALs and associations, and the Presidents of the Council of the various districts in the area. This meeting of the second and third ordinary session was held to discuss the Commune's various projects as part of the development plan for the Commune of Balbala. As in other regions of the country, the FAO and the Ministry of Agriculture organized a training in Tajurra. Over 4 days, 40 farmers from all over the region took part in this intensive training course. The key topics covered during the training were good nursery management, transplanting, and deep integration. The aim of the training was to improve farmers' knowledge and skills in these areas, which are essential for productive and sustainable agriculture. Trainers shared advanced techniques and innovative practices, enabling participants to build their capacities and adopt more effective approaches to their farming activities. The closing of this training course was marked by a special moment when agricultural materials were distributed to the beneficiaries. This included equipment such as gardening tools, quality seeds, and adopted integration systems. This initiatives aims to support putting their new skills into practice by providing them with the resources they need to improve their farming practices. This training program in the northern regions demonstrates the ongoing commitment at the FAO and the Ministry of Agriculture to sustainable rural and agricultural development by enhancing farmers' knowledge and skills. They are helping to improve their productivity, preserve natural resources, and promote food security in the region. The Dakhel region received the mission of the Rotary Club, which granted a donation of sanitary materials. The CMH of Dakhel has received a donation of sanitary materials consisting of mattresses for the reception and hospitalization of illness. In the presence of the President and members of the Rotary Club, the donation was handed over to the Dakhel Hospital in the presence of the Administrative and Regional Council. A doctor from the Dakhel Hospital thanked the Rotary Club President and members on behalf of the Ministry of Health and the head of the Dakhel Hospital. He pointed out that the materials granted centers which increase hospitalization capacity and benefit the entire Unity region. After the Merjog, the prefect of Arta, Mr. Hassan Dabala, accompanied by the president of the CRA, Mr. Elmi Bouh, continued his tour of the Arta region, visiting the Arta Inter-Army Military Academy. Welcomed by the director of AMIA, Mohammed Mu'min, and his team, Prefect Hassan Dabali visited the different buildings of the academy. Then, as part of that tour, the prefect and his delegation visited the third Geophysical Observatory in Arta, where he was welcomed by the director, Mr. Saad Ibrahim, who gave a presentation of his department. This geophysical senior monitors seismic activity in our region and throughout the region. Shifting our gear to sports now, a memorable ceremony took place yesterday in the Gashimali neighborhood to celebrate the coronation of the youth indoor soccer team organized by the neighborhood association. The ceremony was an opportunity to pay tribute to these young champions. The presence of important personalities added a special touch to the event. The president of the Bul'Aus commune, the president of the Indoor Soccer Federation, and other prominent local figures honored the young champions with their presence. The ceremony was an opportunity to highlight the talent and commitment of young people from the Gashimali block in the field of sport. It also reinforced the sense of pride and belonging to the community by bringing together influential personalities and celebrating the historic victory together. The Secretary of State for Sports, His Excellency Mr. Hassan Mohammed Kamil, congratulated the champions on their well-deserved coronation and urged them to continue inspiring other young people to pursue their dreams and persevere to achieve excellence in all areas of their lives. Djibouti is proudly preparing for the Francophone Games to be held from July 28 to August 6, 2023 in Kinshasa. The Djiboutian delegation includes 3 talented young judokas who are preparing with determination to represent their country at this international competition. Since the announcement of their qualification for the Francophone Games, Djibouti's 3 judokas have redoubled their efforts and embarked on intensive preparation under the supervision of their experienced coaches. They train daily to improve their technical skills, strength, and endurance. Judo is a sport that demands discipline, concentration, and self-control. The Djiboutian judokas have integrated these values into their preparation, following a rigorous program of physical and mental training for their preparation. Shifting gears towards the international scene now, Egypt has just launched a 1.8 billion US dollars program to drill natural gas exploitation wells in the Mediterranean Sea and the Nile Delta, according to a statement by Oil Minister Tariq Al Mola. According to the tourists, this project will enable Egypt to gain economic strength and further develop its gas production. On July 5th, the Egyptian authorities launched a 1.8 billion US dollars program to drill natural gas exploitation wells. Well, by this, our blood viewers, we finally conclude this edition. Thank you for being with us, and make sure to tune in later for more. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you once again for joining us.